Hi again everyone, and welcome to another video from the River Thames. Today we see the unusual sight of two cruise ships at the London International Cruise Terminal at Tilbury at the same time. Both these cruise ships are regular visitors to the River Thames. Nearest the camera we have the Ambassador cruise ship AMBITION, and furthest from the camera we have the Viking cruise ship VIKING VENUS. Unfortunately, what was not unusual was the British weather, and it was raining heavily throughout the evening, as you will hear. Prior to the departures, the crew of the Gravesend lifeboat were seen out training. This particular lifeboat was funded by the legacy of Mrs. DEARE and was named in her honour. It has been in service at Gravesend since 2008. Just a short time ago, on the 4th of March, the RNLI celebrated 200 years of operation. I would like to take this opportunity to thank all the volunteer crew and support team members for all their work and dedication in saving lives at sea. Coming up the river now we have the Tug VB PETER. VB PETER would assist both the cruise ships during their departure. Also coming up the river was the high-speed craft SEAFAST Dawn, which was heading for Gravesend. Although AMBITION was originally meant to depart first, its departure was delayed, and so VIKING VENUS was actually the first ship to depart. VIKING VENUS was on a 12-day one-way cruise to Bergen in Norway. This is quite a regular route for VIKING VENUS, and it is due to sail from the Thames a number of times during the year. VIKING VENUS was built in 2021 and sails under the flag of Norway. Its port of registry is Bergen, which also happens to be the final destination of this cruise. It is 228 metres long, 34 metres wide, and has a draft of 6.8 metres. Once VIKING VENUS has completed its turn, it will sail down the Thames and out to sea. As mentioned earlier in the video, Ambition was originally scheduled to depart before Viking Venus, but the departure was delayed. Later in the evening, we now rejoin Ambition as the crew pull the line aboard from VB Peter. With the line safely aboard, VB Peter now moves away to await the departure time. Prior to the departure, Ambition had to wait for the rural cargo ship Palatine to pass, and you can see Palatine in the background. Palatine was heading to Rotterdam, which coincidentally was also the next port for Ambition. It is therefore likely that Ambition followed Palatine across the North Sea for most of the night. Once Palatine had passed, Ambition was able to get underway. Ambition is departing on a 15-day round trip to Norway themed as Northern Lights. It is due to return to Tilbury on the 15th of March. As you can see, the Tug VB PETER has 3 vertical lights on its masthead. The International Maritime Organization has published a number of conventions that set out the rules which are to be followed at sea. One of these is the Convention on the International Regulations for Preventing Collisions at Sea 1972, more commonly known as Coal Regs. Rule 24 of Coal Regs relates to towing and pushing, and the relevant part of Rule 24 is now scrolling at the top of the screen. The rule basically says that if a power-driven vessel, in this case the Tug VB PETER, is towing, and the length of the tow, which in this case will be from the back of the tug to the front of the cruise ship, is more than 200 meters, then the tug has to show 3 lights in a vertical line on its masthead. If the length of the tow was less than 200 meters, then the tug would only show 2 lights in a vertical line on its masthead. Rule 24 does also stipulate other requirements, but I just wanted to explain the reason that VB PETER is displaying the 3 lights in a vertical line on its masthead. Ambition was built in 1999, sails under the flag of the Bahamas, and is registered in the port of Nassau. It is 216 meters long, 29 meters wide, and has a draft of 7 meters. Ambition will have to turn around in the same way that Viking Venus did in order to head out to sea. As we come to the end of the video, I would like to thank you all again for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please remember to click the thumbs up button and consider subscribing to the channel for more videos in the future. In the meantime, thank you again for watching and see you in the next video.